Obugi omagi bonye hiwere Eastern Security Network oburi mmadụ dị ndụ. N'ihi na ọ bụ izi anya ozi anyị wezie ndị dị ndụ. Iwe si n'oge ahụ eruru mgbe m nọ ọbụla Jalati na-akwu onye nwe m na Chineke nna nke igwe na a ga-enwe ndị nche ga-eche ala nsọ gị. Iwe si etu a wee mee ka ha wee guzosi ike. Ezi ebube dị ngọzi. Ihe a ga-eri agaghị akọ ha onye nwe m na Chineke nna. Ị ga-ekpuchigide ha, ị ga-enye ndị mmụọ ozi gị iwu ebe ụmụ gị ndị dị etu anọ bụ ndị nche, bụ ndị volunteer. Anyị wee guzosi ike n'isi ụmụ gị ndị a niile bụ ndị na-eche ala nsọ gị bụ Biafra onye nwe m na Chineke nna nke igwe wee na-asị na ndị mmụọ ozi gị ga-agba ha okirikiri wee chebe ụtụtụ ihe abalị. O nweghị atụmatụ ọjọọ ọbụla nke ndị iro ga-emetụta ha n'ahụ nna nke igwe n'ihi na mmeri bụ nke anyị. Ị ga-arọpụtara anyị ngwa agha ezi ebube. Ị ga-arọpụtara anyị ngwa agha onye nwe m na ndị Fulani Janjaweed pụta ala nsọ gị anyị sụọ ha akwụ nna nke ebe anyị were ọbara ha wee tụjụọ ala. Ọ ga-abụ na ekpete masị na Biafra ga-eguzorịrị. O nweghị ihe ọbụla mmadụ dị ndụ pụrụ ime ebe Biafra nọ. Biafra ga-eguzo n'ihi na ihe ọbụla idere n'idewu ya. Anyị ga-aja gị mma wee too gị gọzie aha nsọ gị ma bulie gị elu site n'ebighị ebi ma ruo n'ebighị ebi ka anyị na-arịọ. Ise. Once again, I welcome each and every one of you this evening, morning, afternoon, night, depending on where you are. We are not able to broadcast live on Facebook because Facebook proceeded to tell me, or in fact, they actually said to me that I will not be able to broadcast on my Facebook page. That is the reason why they have not certified it. And I'm starting this very evening by reminding ourselves what our eternal leader, Dean Chukwuemeka Odumegwu went through during his time. Somebody captured it very succinctly. And the person said that Ojukwu fought 2 wars. Because Ojukwu was fighting neo-colonialism, British imperialist interest in black Africa. Ojukwu was also fighting the stupidity of a black man. Because those who rose up against him were also black people who were suffering, and they are still suffering till this very day. Ojukwu was also fighting Igbo Efulefus everywhere. That was exactly what happened. And this fight we are facing now is no different. That is why our people must listen and understand what I have to say this evening very, very carefully. Because this very fight is not going to become any easier. As we get to the finishing line, it will become far more difficult. But God Almighty in heaven, Chukwukikabiam, has done something for us. As the Janjaweed are coming down to the south, their lands in the north will be occupied by bandits that they themselves created. So this evening I want you to understand that there is a method in our madness. We are very, very strategic in terms of our approach, not just to the disintegration of the damnable zoological republic, but its disembowelment. I did promise you many years ago that by the time we are done with Nigeria, the name Nigeria will no longer exist. That is where we are heading to. And for us to be able to accomplish that, we need to recreate the scenario of Yemen, the scenario of Syria, the scenario of Somalia, in the northern part of the damnable zoological republic. And there is only one way we are going to achieve that. ESN will give it to us. How? Because in their eternal foolishness, the Janjaweed army will come to the south to engage us. They will. They will come. It is not a question of if, but when. But this time around, we are waiting for them in our bushes and in our forests. We are not going to fight this war in our townships. We are going to fight it inside our bushes and in our forests. They will come there, and we are going to kill them. All of them. And as they are coming into our bushes and in our forests, they will leave their backside open. Terrorists from all across the Sahel will flood into our lands and occupy it. God will destroy them. I just want all of you to watch and see what is going to happen to the zoo. What they call banditry and insurgency is only the beginning. Just an appetizer. At the end of this process, all of you will worship God the way that nobody ever did in the world before. Biafra is coming not through the efforts of any mortal, but through the grace of God and God only and not man. God will not share his glory with any mortal. By the time that Biafra gets here to us, we will all be very thankful that out of the billions upon billions of the people that occupy this very earth, Chukwokika Biama chose Biafra to showcase his mighty works. You must remember this always. The fight we are engaged in is not of a carnal nature. It is very, very spiritual. Ujukwu, the same idiots that is scattered all over the zoo that fought Ujukwu's restructuring, they gave birth to their children, and today those idiots, some of them of course fathered by Fulani Janjaweed, are fighting us. Because Biafra is the kingdom of heaven upon the face of the earth. The beginning of the genuine liberation of every black person on the face of this very earth. Therefore, Lucifer doesn't want Biafra to come. Agents of darkness in the zoo and beyond do not want Biafra to come. Neo-colonialists in British Foreign and Commonwealth Office do not want Biafra to come. Because they know what Biafra portends. They know that with Biafra, a Fulani, ordinary Fulani boy will be able to go to school and be free. Africa will be liberated from decades, or should I say centuries, of unsolvable hardship and poverty. They understand that very well. That's why they are fighting. When you see the likes idiots like Mike and Omahi, they are doing the job of the devil. They are working for Lucifer, for darkness. The same thing that Obaha Biaseka did against Ojukwu, that is what Mike and Omahi are doing, all of them. Your so-called governors. Omahi could not defend you when the Fulanis came. None of your so-called governors could defend you when the Fulanis came. The same people are today saying they're against Eastern Security Network, and some of you are foolish enough to be listening to them. But when Uzowani was attacked in Enugu, people slaughtered, including a girl that came back home from Canada. None of you did anything. You did nothing. Do you see how black people reason? That is the reason why God gave me this revelation many years ago. That the greatest obstacle to the progress of a black man is in his brain. That a black man cannot reason. A black man cannot reason. Fulanis, they come to your land, they attack you, they rape your mothers, they abduct your daughters. What are you going to do about it? It's a very simple question. For very many years, we kept quiet and do anything about it. But you did nothing. All we did was to lament. Oh, there's been this kidnapping here. Fulani has destroyed crops here. They have killed us here. They have sacked our village. Every year, every week, we kept on lamenting. With no concrete action. Only lamentation. 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 Now that those chosen by God to fight for his land has risen up to set up Eastern Security Network. Some of the idiots, I wouldn't even say it is them. Some of the idiots, some of the fools, some of the people fathered by Janjaweed, they are busy telling you the governors are against it. This is that against it. It's Nnamdi Kanu's a militia. But Amotekun is there. They'll tell you it was set up by law. There is a law guiding it. Which law? And when you point out Miet Yala Vigilante to them, they shut their mouth.
You can see today started December 2020. We went to their houses to make sure we burn down the building because we begged them to leave our lands. They disagree with us. Look at it. We are here live and direct. We are here live and direct. You can hear the echo. They are challenging us. We are going to teach them the lesson they will never forget. Here we are. This is Izi local government, to be precise. Thank you very much. We are here. You can see. Cocolayos. Biafra front. Look at it. We are here live and direct. We are burning their places. Due to their attitude, it is not good. I always wait no party. It's okay. I'm done.
This is Fulani in Ebonyi State. So we have destroyed their properties and telling them to start packing their properties here in Ebonyi, that we don't need Fulanis in Ebonyi, we don't need Mietiala in Ebonyi State. They should pack out. We are doing everything humanly possible to make sure that all Fulanis are packing out here, and we will follow them to their destination. We don't need Fulani so that our mother and our father can be able to go to farm. We don't need them anymore. We the indigenous are here to do the native work, and the intelligence we are here to do the native work. As you can see them, they are packing their properties. We destroy all destroyable their properties to make sure that they are packed out from Ebonyi State. We are not here to joke. We are not joking. We are determined to pack them out in Ebonyi State, so that if anybody knows Governor Mahi, that he or her should go and told him that we are determined to do what we are doing. Because we cannot tolerate when our mothers and our fathers go to farm, they will be threatened with the Fulanis. We don't need it again. So you can see them. And enough is enough, and we can follow them to their destination to make sure that packed out in Ebonyi entirely, totally. See them? They are here with the 2 lorries.